How you doing? Come on in. The Come On In Sports Network invites you to join us for the 9th annual Kelly Mills Fundamentals of Football Camp. This year's camp will be Saturday, June 29th at 9 a.m. at Harrell Playground in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are welcome, and if you would like to be a guest speaker, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at 504-417-2529. See you then. Welcome all sports fans. I'm Dolph Jackson, one of the hosts of the Come On In Sports Network, a brand new sports network catered to sports heads like yourselves. Here on the Come On In Sports Network, we'll be covering the latest topics and current sporting news from around the world, such as baseball, football, basketball, and more. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, and come on in.
The Come On In Sports Network.
How you doing? Come on in. I'm Dolph Jackson, and this is your Come On NFL Flash Report. Miami Dolphins. Well, family, let's get to it. We know last week Trevor Lawrence signed a $275 million contract. A contract which makes him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the National Football League behind Cincinnati Bengals starting quarterback Joe Burrow. Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins are reportedly to be in contract negotiations that are seemingly moving in the right direction. Last week, a report came out that they were kind of in the same ballpark. The article I'm going to share with your family is courtesy of Dolphins Wire USA, and it was written by Mr. Adam Stikes. An extension for Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is slowly working its way toward a conclusion, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. On Sunday's episode of SportsCenter, Fowler said that the Dolphins and Tagovailoa are getting closer to a deal, although it's not quite imminent yet. The Dolphins are committed to doing a long-term deal with Tagovailoa, Fowler said. They made that clear both publicly and privately. Not a ton of progress yet, but I believe they are at least in the ballpark, and this could perk up this summer. They've got 6 weeks before training camp. They want to pay him. This month, Tagovailoa spoke of his growing impatience with the lengthy negotiation. The market is the market. That's it. Tagovailoa told reporters at minicamp, "I'm confident that a deal will get done, but then again, it's not in my control. It's really up to both sides meeting in the middle with this." Since then, Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars received a 5-year, $275 million deal, which tied him with Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow for the highest annual average of $55 million per year in the NFL. A lot of this contract sent red flags up all around the league. Everyone is discussing this contract. Some believe that the Jaguars made a mistake by paying Trevor Lawrence. But listen, his number was up. He was next in line. The Jaguars strongly believe in Trevor Lawrence. And when we look at the numbers between Trevor Lawrence and Tua Tagovailoa, there's a difference, and we will see. We'll take a look at that in a minute. So after leading the NFL in passing yards and earning Pro Bowl honors, that's right, last year, Tua led the National Football League in passing yards and earned a trip to the Pro Bowl. This is the same Tua that a lot of people were ready to that a lot of people had written off in Miami. They were ready to run him out of Miami. But this past season, This young man proved that he was that dude. He proved that he was that guy that many thought he could be when coming out of the University of Alabama. Now, speaking of Trevor Lawrence and Tua, here's a head-to-head comparison of the two. This is courtesy of StatHead Football. Head-to-head in the regular season, Trevor Lawrence leads at 1-0. But here's the overall stats for these two kids. Tua has played 53 games. Trevor Lawrence has played 50. QB record, Trevor Lawrence is 10 games under 500. He has a 20-30 record. All right. Tua is 13 games over 500 with a 32-19 record. Let me share this with you. All right, make sure it's up there for you, fam. With a 32-19 record. Yards per game, about fairly the same. Tua 238, Trevor Lawrence 235. Yards to attempt, Tua a whole yard better. Trevor 6.7 yards to attempt, Tua 7.7. For their careers, Trevor Lawrence has passed for 11,770 yards. Tua Tagovailoa has passed for 12,639. Now, here's the big discrepancy right here. Passing touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence has passed for 58 touchdowns in his career and 39 INTs. Tua Tagovailoa, 81 touchdowns to 37 intercepts, 2 less intercepts than Trevor Lawrence, and 22 more touchdowns than Trevor Lawrence. 23 more touchdowns than Trevor Lawrence. Now, what Trevor does have the advantage is in rushing. He's ran the ball 205 times in his career. Tua's only taken off 136 times. And we know that the scary year before last, the scary ordeal with Tua, dealing with those concussions, which had many wondering whether this young man should even continue to play the game of football. But he bounced back with a strong, healthy season, led the Dolphins to the playoffs. Listen, they put up 70 on a National Football League team. They put up 70 on the Denver Broncos. Both guys have been to the Pro Bowl one time. Of course, Tua earning that honor this past season, but also Tua led the National Football League in passing, something Trevor Lawrence has not done. So the Dolphins and Trevor Lawrence, as the hour approaches for training camp, as it gets nearer, look for this deal to get done. Look for Trevor Lawrence to be the next. Excuse me, not Trevor Lawrence. Look for Tua Tagovailoa to be the next quarterback to get that bag. Would he get more than Will he get more than Trevor Lawrence? The numbers say he should. The eye test say he should. I think right now, head to head, you see the comparison. You see the winning percentage. You see the touchdowns, the intercept percentage. You see look at the QB rating, the passing rating. Trevor Lawrence, 85 to a 97. You be the judge, family. But I'm like this. You all work what they pay you. If they pay you Trevor Lawrence $275 million, that's what they felt he was worth. And it only takes one. That's the team he plays for. The same could be said for Tua Tagovailoa. Look for the Dolphins and Tua's to get the job done. And look for Tua to secure the bag as the Dolphins head in to the 2024 season. I'm Dolph Jackson. This has been your Come On NFL Flash Report, the Miami Dolphins. I want to invite everybody to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Come on in and join the Come On In Sports Network family. Not just the Come On NFL, but also one of the hottest and best pregame shows on all social media. I'm talking about As the NFL Turns, which is hosted by Nonfiction, Zach, Carlos, PJ, the legendary Coach Rock, and yours truly. Also, family, subscribe to the network of families of the Come On In Sports Work, of the Come On In Sports Network. I'm speaking about real fan sports, uneducated sports talk, the Keep Me Real Who That Sports podcast, and the Hit Zone. I'm Dolph Jackson. This has been your Come On NFL Flash Report, Miami Dolphins. Until next time, family, take care, and we out.
The Come On In Sports Network.